Have you noticed more e-scooters on the road lately? Well, soon you might be seeing a lot more of them, if government e-scooter hire trials go well. But it wasn't too long ago when police were cracking down on e-scooters. So what has changed? As lockdowns lift, the Department of Transport wants to encourage more people off public transport and onto greener alternatives like e-scooters. Are e-scooters legal? Yes, electric scooters are legal to own and ride, but only on private land. So if you're using them on a public road, that is an offence and you can be fined or receive points on a driving licence. And last year, in just 1 week in London, almost 100 e-scooters were stopped by police. How will the e-scooter rental trial work? Before the government can decide whether to fully legalise e-scooters and figure out the rules that should apply to them, like will you need a licence, the government is going to start trialling e-scooter hire schemes in a few areas around the country in order to understand their impacts. However, you'll only be able to use the rental e-scooters in these areas, not your own. Are e-scooters safe? Electric scooters can reach speeds of over 30 miles per hour. Most are limited to around 15 miles per hour, but there are concerns around the safety of their designs.
The government needs to get to grips with manufacturing and authorisation of safely designed scooters. At present, there are no appropriate safeguards on the design and critical safety features such as shock absorption, wheel and tyre design, safe braking systems, etc.
Some e-scooters only have single brakes, and the Parliamentary Advisory Council for Transport Safety, or PACS for short, believe the design of many higher e-scooters, such as small wheels and narrow handlebars, make them inherently unsafe, especially when navigating busy roads. Are e-scooter accidents common?
In the largest study to date in the US, it was estimated there would be approximately 22 road deaths per 100,000 population. To put that into perspective, in the UK, the figure for all road deaths, regardless of mode of travel, is approximately 3 per 100,000.
It's difficult to cross-compare countries. In the UK, it is believed that there has only been one e-scooter fatality, but studies in Denmark concluded that e-scooter riders suffer much higher rates of head injury compared to cyclists because of their standing position, which means they're more likely to be thrown forward more quickly. How can e-scooters be made safer?
All of the safety studies thus far, and there aren't that many, suggest at the very least helmets should be mandatory and other protective gear is a must.
But campaigners who want e-scooters on our roads say we have bigger safety concerns.
The primary road danger to both e-scooters and cyclists are the larger vehicles, the lorries and the cars. And the best way of reducing that danger is by separating the small from the large. So we are likely to need many more of those cycle tracks, cycle lanes that are popping up all over the country.
Do e-scooters offer a greener solution to road travel?
The benefits of e-scooters to individuals are lower journey times and lower cost compared to cars. The benefits to the rest of us are better air quality, less congestion and fewer carbon emissions, which is why we support their legalisation.
But not everyone believes they'll make a dent in the amount of cars on our roads.
In terms of change of use from cars to e-scooters, it's unlikely to produce any great change in use because they have limited functionality. Really, where e-scooters are best are in those very short journeys from, say, home to the train station or short city hops.